Hey friends, I'm back with another video, and this one is gonna make me uncomfortable in a lot of ways. I'm gonna journey to somewhere that I don't think I've ever been to. If I have, I'm sure my guildies will correct me, but I don't remember going there. It's going to be Crystal Caverns, but it's the Torment of Aan Crystal Caverns, and I'm winging this because I'm sort of remembering how to get there during the regular old school Velius expansion. And what do? We go to the Great Divide. So we're in POK, go to the Great Divide Stone. I believe if we click on it, we do have the TOV option. So we can go to Torment of Aan Great Divide. So let's do that. Okay, so this is it. This is the Torment of Aan. I believe that's what it's called. Version. And we're going with a bit of a team here. This is a higher level expansion. I have my absolute highest level character with me, which is Lorelei, the level 110 enchanter. I'm targeting this random monster here that is level 115 that wants me dead. So there's a really good chance I'm going to die. I don't want to. I'm hoping I can sacrifice pets if I need to or something. I don't really know how I'm going to get through here. I'm actually terrified. So there are a number of things here that could see me. There's another one that's 112 and it's a yellow con. Fez is only like 106. There's no way I'm going to survive this. But my tank is at least 110, same level as me. I have the tank on the enchanter, so I'm going to try to get there, and I'm going to try to not die. Let's kill the height filter here, and I believe we want to head to the eastern wastes, which is this way to the east. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's an easy way to go along the wall, because there's a monster right there. Okay? Everything wants me dead. It's called a cold screamer. I don't know what the hell that means or what it is. Feel free to leave comments about what those things are, their weaknesses. Do they like taking long walks in the park? You know, how nasty are they? I don't plan on, fighting anything. I just want to try to get to Crystal Caverns and dive down to the Coldane area, because they're supposed to be merchants, like Coldane merchants. It looks like I made it to the zone line, so hey, there we go. At least we got that far. Okay, we're in the Eastern Waste, so that is part 1 completed. Now part 2 is to get to the Crystal Caverns. I also want to say a shout out and a thank you to Arionyx. They sent me some sandpaper that I needed, that I believe is purchased in the Crystal Caverns. Thank you so much. Turns out I gotta buy more things from there, which are some Valium bricks or something like that. And I feel like I'm ready to try to do this on my own. We'll see what happens. This is crazy. What are these massive ice spikes coming out of the ground? Oh my goodness, what is that? A vicious ice giant. Level 114. He looks like he can F me up really badly. So let's try to do this without getting killed. Dang it. Everything can see through invisibility. Like everything. Okay, that's one of my mercs. This is terrible. If I die, what about this Coldane? They're indifferent. At least there's that. And I do know that we have to head towards the Rygor Fort, because that's where the village is, I believe. And there's more Coldane. I wonder if the Coldane took over the Rygor Fort, or no. Ooh, that Rygor Fort looks like it has been bashed. Like it's been completely wrecked. There's a Coldane skeleton that Scowl's ready to attack. There's also an orc, infected orc. Oh crap! Oh crap! I'm getting attacked. Oh Jesus! I am terrified. But at least this will tell me if I can or cannot survive a conflict with these guys. Kudos that I'm still alive. You know? Kind of shocked that I'm still alive. Clunk Clang isn't doing great. He's the tank. Trying to send in some pets. I know I'm not going all in on my mage and stuff with DPS, and I'm aware of that. You don't need to point it out. I didn't really buff up the party much. Oh shoot. Is there another thing? No, that's it. Okay. Because I didn't think we were really going to be fighting. Honestly, I kind of felt like I was going to get away with just running through here without fighting stuff. I'm kind of worried about that Coldane. I'm trying to be careful not to do any AoE because I don't want to hit that Coldane that's kind of standing there next to us. I don't want him to get caught up in something and then, you know, start attacking. I don't think I can handle add. I don't think I can. I can't mez anything here. I think the highest I could do is 113, and there's a lot of 114, 115 out here. So yeah, best I can mez is 113. You see how long it's taking to kill this one skeleton, right? Oh man, it's still going. I'm still here though. So I have every intention to avoid any kind of conflict. I don't know if I can... I was hoping I can get in there like in classic EverQuest, you know, with the original Scars of Velius expansion, and just go invis, drop down to the bottom, and just hop on over to the little outpost where I'm expecting there's Coldane merchants, right? I don't think that's going to happen here. Let me double check on a little bit of research I did do. Yeah, there's someone named Sandris Gemheart, and it says, what zone are they in? Tower of Ashan, Crystal Caverns, yeah. Crystal Caverns TOV. Alright, so I'm gonna kill autofollow for now. What did this guy drop? He dropped some orcish boot. Okay, I'm assuming that is just a collectible, because it looks like, yeah, collectible. Be funny if it dropped something like super valuable, but it doesn't seem like it is. Rygor Mines. So I'm confused. Oh, so there's something called Rygor Mines, and there's something called Crystal Caverns. There's two different things. I definitely don't want to go to the Rygor Mines. I want to go to the Crystal Caverns. Alright, so let's turn autofollow back on. I'm gonna rune everybody in case we get hit a few times. We might be able to survive long enough to get into the caverns, you know? Get a group invis. I don't know if that's gonna do anything useful. Here it is! Okay. So this is Crystal Caverns entrance. So let's go on in there. It doesn't seem all that scary. So he says, creeping along as slow as possible with the obvious look of terror in his face. So the bright side is that there's these Geonoid guys here who are not seeing me. So that's a good bonus right there, I guess. I think what I might do is try to go there with Fez and then use Call of Hero to get everybody there. Because trying to do it with everybody else is going to be difficult. I wonder if the find tool works at all. And it looks like Sandris Gemheart is close. I might not even have to worry too much about getting attacked by things. There are things here that will attack though. So Where am I on the map? Okay, I'm here. Let me hit end find. Oh, shoot. Something is attacking me. Let me try to zone out. If I could zone out. My cleric was keeping me and the pet alive. Okay, so no death yet. I really only have to get there with one character and make my purchases. That's the goal of this thing, is to get there and make purchases. So let's zone back in, because we don't want to have Fez out exposed to the elements where I can't see if he's getting attacked by anything. I probably should have invised before coming back in, because I don't know if these geonoids are going to attack or not. They're indifferent, it looks like. But I am going to group invis. Just, again, just to be safe. So these guys look like they might be indifferent regardless of who you are, what your faction is, or any of that good stuff. And I'm trying to think of how to get to where I gotta go. Because I think that's like where the queen and junk is. I gotta go this way. The geonoid is indifferent. The slag terror looks like they're indifferent. But that spider guy can see me. So maybe I can scoot over to the right here and walk along this wall. Okay. I did that successfully. So the key is just, if you see anything that's a spider, or the spider people, the drachnids, con them, because they're probably going to be able to see you and attack. Okay, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Not supposed to be going up that far. Wait, although that does sort of circle back around. So maybe going this way isn't wrong. Oops, spider, spider. How am I supposed to get through this? There's spiders on both sides, man. I don't think I can go that way. I can't. I'm gonna get killed if I try to go that way. Oh man, this is so annoying. I wonder if there's another way down here. I mean, come on, this is like for trade skills. You shouldn't have to be killing things and fighting things when you're working on trade skill shit. I believe I had to go along this wall here, because there's that drachnid dude over there, right? And there's a spider down there, so I have to cross along this beam here. I feel like I am so damn close. Shoot. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm dead. That was some bullshit right there. Well, that was my attempt to get there, guys. And I can publish this and have it be a cautionary tale. Or I don't know. Oh, snap. My other guys are getting attacked now too, it looks like. So let's get them out. Let's get everybody out. Because I guess the others went down there to try to help. And they pulled aggro. So I can publish this, right? And have it just be a cautionary tale. My failed attempt at getting to so-and-so. But I feel like doing so is going to get me all these people saying, you know what you have to do. And nothing bothers me more than saying what you have to do. And I try not to do that. It's possible that I've said you have to do this. But I usually say, you know, let's go here, go there. And if I do say you have to do this, I want to change for everything I see in the future. Because, yeah, it bothers me anytime someone says, you have to do this. I don't have to. You could say, I recommend doing this, or this is how I would do it. And I have done that with a lot of videos where I'm like, this is how I play a mage, or this is how I play a Shadow Knight. I don't like to say this is how to play it, because folks will get upset because it's not how they play it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take my weakest character. They're going to gate. And that was the other enchanter there. I'm going to take Fez. And I'm going to try one more attempt to get there. So that way people aren't going to say, you gave up too soon, right? So I'll go back in there and I'll try one more time. So here we are. So I'm going to try this. Again, please, I don't mind feedback where they say you were close. If you took a right here or there or something like that, or if you want to send me in the direction of where there's a map or something like that, I will be grateful. I will be very grateful. But please don't say you have to do this. I don't like it. The reason I bring that up is I'm an Uber driver, and there are many ways to get to a destination, and there are passengers who will insist that their way is the only way to get there, when I know for a fact it isn't. There are many ways. Sometimes you can go left, you can go right. Yeah, sometimes going left or going right might take you a longer route, but if a passenger wants a driver, and I'm saying this to you guys as potential passengers in your future, if you ever want to be on the driver's good side and also get your way, you know, have them take the route you prefer, tell them right from the start, like in the beginning, saying, hey, is it okay if I give you directions so we take the route that I prefer? You'd be surprised how many drivers will say, sure. But I suggest that you give the directions in a timely manner and never say, you should have turned right back there when he already passed the turn. Please don't do that. The implication there is that you're suggesting they make a U-turn or something like that when you're at fault for giving late instructions or not giving instructions at all and trying to say something that they should have turned when you already passed a turn. I recommend giving directions in a timely manner before the turn comes, saying a right turn is coming up. It'll be at the light or at the stop sign. Maybe give some sort of indication of where it is, or on Jones Street or whatever. It helps. It helps a lot. And I'm always more apt to turn or you know, follow your directions. There's Lorelei's corpse, when they're given in a timely manner, you know? I was kind of hoping there'd be like a false wall or something, because I see there's rooms right there. So it does look like I was headed the right way by going this way, right? But unfortunately, those spiders were in the way. Now, I did see a barbarian coming through here, and it's possible that they might have killed those spiders. So maybe if we come in right away behind them, we might get lucky and not have to kill those spiders or deal with them and still make the purchase that we need. Okay, so there's spiders on either side here. I'm going to buff up my pet a little bit. I'm going to try to go down the middle, and hopefully I won't get aggro on either one of these guys. I have a feeling that I will. And if that's the case, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have the pet attack button up. So far, so good. Spiders have not yet attacked. I think I made it. Oh my gosh, I think I made it. Okay. So I got here. I got to the little town of weird ice dwarves. And there she is. Sandrice. Sandrice Gemheart. You look really weird. Anyway. All right. We got it. We did it. We did it. Yay. We did it. Okay. So let's take a look here. We want some Valium, some Icebound, Refined Valium, Snowbound. I think I'm gonna just buy a bunch of stuff, even though I don't know if I need it. So let me sort my inventory a little bit here. And I know some of it might be a big waste of plat, but I don't think so. I don't want to have to run up here again anytime soon. So I'd rather stock up, you know? But let's look here at my little note. I do need Snowbound Refined Valium. Snowbound Refined Valium. And that is, I got 20 blocks for the mere price of 419,000 plat. That is some expensive crap, folks. Man. So I'm not going to buy a lot. And I'm probably not going to buy the other stuff that I don't need. Emblem? I think these emblems are sold in POK. And since my enchanter is in POK, I'm going to check Emblem of the Coercer, right? Because I have some of those on her. Emblem of the Coercer. Yeah, so these emblems are sold there. All I really need from this guy is these, the Valium bricks. I'm tempted to buy more of the Icebound Refined Valium for guildies, even though it costs way too much. But I love the guildies, and I love trying to help them. Snowbound, so let's make sure we're getting Snowbound and not one of the others. And yeah, we'll buy one more stack. And that should be enough to make armor for multiple people. So that's how you get there, folks. I know that it probably wasn't the best, most comprehensive walkthrough. What's this guy? What's your story? The map is a bit of a mess, right? I think I came this way. Am I being attacked? Yes, I am. So, warning, there are some things here that will attack you. So I'm gating. I'm leaving. Restless Coldane Miner, watch out for them. They are evil. And had I not had my cleric and my pet ready, I would have been dead. Because they hit me a couple of times. I was down to about half health. So I did find my way there. I'll be able to find my way there again. I hope this helps. I think that's also where you get the sandpaper, and maybe some other things. So I might have to take another trip there and avoid that evil guy again in the near future to get some more items for crafting. But I did get that. So we're going to go over here. We're going to give a stack of this. Actually, I'll give both stacks because I don't need it as Fez, honestly. To my enchanter. And yes, I'm going to make sure I switch to my enchanter's viewpoint here. And we're going to open up our inventory. Going to move our bag here. Because now somebody gave me this. They gave it to Fez. But Fez can't use it for a while. My enchanter, however, can. And the stuff is really expensive. So I hope whoever gave it to Fez, that you're okay that I'm going to be using it on my higher level enchanter. Because Fez is currently just 106. And this makes gear for a level 110. Hopefully I'll be able to score some of this stuff to pass down to Fez to sort of reimburse him for this. So these things are drops. They're called Faded Snowbound Hands Armor or Feet or, you know, whatever the part happens to be. And they look like containers. And this is how a lot of the newer stuff is made. Some of the crafting that you do, you're making containers like this. Because I think this is like considered tier 1. Tier 2 is something you craft. And then you got to get things to put inside of it. Okay? So we're going to start off with the hands. We're going to put it here. We're going to right click to open it. And yeah, see, it's got 2 slots. And what I read is that you need one of these Snowbound Refined Valium. So we want one of them in there. And we want one of these, Emblem of the Coercer. And to put it in there. and then you hit combine, and it worked. It combined into something. And what do we have? We have some gloves for enchanter only, and they are for level 110 to 115. I felt the pressure from my guildies last night about, you know, trying to get gear and stuff. And you know me, guys, what am I? A dumbass, an idiot, fugly. No, I'm frugal. Yeah. I have to humiliate myself sometimes. Anyway, I don't like spending plat, which I just spent way too much plat, but I'm gonna share that with the guildie, so it's a little different. And and it was from a merchant. It was something you can't really help. You have to buy that stuff. It can't be farmed, right? Because usually I'm like, if I could farm it, I won't buy it. So we did upgrade. We did upgrade pretty well. Our conflagrant gloves were 220 AC. This is 297 AC. Our hit points on the conflagrant gloves is 2380. This is, I mean, it's 4380. My bad. I was looking at the 2 from the AC. 4380. Here it's 6122. So almost 2k more hit points. We got more hit point regen. We got more, we got 1 more point of mana regen. What's up with that? We got way more clairvoyance. And I don't know what heal amount does. To this day, I'm still not sure what heal amount does. Feel free to educate me if you want to. I'm cool with that. The intelligence, 58 intelligence, 25 heroic intelligence. So yeah. Some of the stuff is a pretty big difference. Some of it not so much. So yeah. Hey, let's do this. / note. Enter. I like to do this sometimes. So we're going to write down our current hit points, which is 157, 256, 157, comma, 256. That's HP. Right? Our current AC, 3306. Something else that I want to definitely do, since I'm an enchanter, not a tank, is my mana points, which is 504. Wait, I'm not at full mana, am I? No, I'm not. Duh. I'm a dummy. I know. Okay, my mana points when full is 136, 375. So I've got my mana points noted and my AC noted. I think that's all that really matters, right? And we're going to make all these parts of armor. So remember, you want your class emblem and you want your Snowbound refined vellum, and you make the piece. There's the helmet. Here, I'll move this over here so it's easier to see. I don't know if it's being blocked by my big head. So I'm going to just zip on through and make all these items, and then we're gonna wear it all. We're gonna put it on and see what our final result is compared to what we had. Okay, with the stats, because I noted what the stats were, and then what the stats will be, and we'll find out. Okay, so we made all our pieces, and these are no fail. You know, you can't fail making them. And let's switch it all out, taking off our old conflagrant gear. It feels weird even saying old conflagrant, because I feel like I just crafted this shit last week for myself. That's how I feel. I feel like it was just made, and now I have to already get something else. Otherwise, I will get the beat down horribly by whatever I fight, right? So the end result is, let's take a look. So our old hit points was 157. We are now 171. Our old mana points was 147, or our old was 136. We're now at 147. That's a nice change. Yes, that's noticeable. 147,000. We used to be at 136,000. Our old AC was 3306. Our new AC is 3452. So the AC is probably the thing that went up the least. But again, I am a caster. I'm not supposed to be getting hit a lot. But that's it. So that's how you start making your armor for level 110 to 115. There's some better armor out there. There's tier 2. I'm told that this is tier 1. But at least I have the tier 1. And I know what you're thinking. Fez, where did you get the emblems from? So here, you get the emblems from 2 different places. If you are a plate or chain wearing class, you come here to Blacksmith Gerda. You see her. Make sure you have show items only I can use. Turn that off so you can see all the emblems. And you can type EMB or just emblem, whatever. I just type EMB because it's short, it's quick. And you see Emblem of the Archon, Deceiver, Dread Caesarian? I don't know. Forest Stalker, that's probably a ranger. You could see, I mean, that's a berserker because it's the axe. Bard, because Maestro, because it's got the mandolin. Emblem of the Overlord. I believe that's warrior. Emblem of the Protector, that's paladin. And shaman. So yeah, all the chain classes, rogue, all that, you get these. And if you're not sure, right click on it. It says this one's cleric, right? This one here, rogue. So it'll tell you what it is. If you're not sure, right click on it. But it's got your symbol there. So if you open up your inventory and you look there in the dead center, that's like your symbol. Although it's not always that, like, because for the Deceiver, that's not what it is. So yeah, it's not always accurate anymore because they updated it for some of them. You go over here to the tailor, Kujin, right, to get the tailoring ones. Type in EMB again. Here, you see Arcanist is the wizard, right? Yeah, look, Emblem of the Coercer it's not the same thing. I don't know why they changed it. It's like a face. Enchanter. Why did they change it? Why isn't it this weird thing with the one eye? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know why they do what they do. The Archlich. It's like they only changed the Enchanter one. All the other ones look the same. Monk. Druid here, you know? So, yeah, you need the emblem fitting for your class. And then this Valium. The Snowbound Refined Valium. And I showed you how to get there. And I believe the boxes, the 2 slotted boxes that look like armor, those are all drops. I don't know where they drop. You can look them up. But it's snowbound armor, and you craft it sort of. You basically it's a lot like House of Thule. You had to buy a container, and you put the thing that looked like some sleeves or whatever in the container along with the coalescing agent, and you bound those items and a template. So you bound 3 items in the box, and you got your armor. This is, I guess, similar, except that the case is the thing that's dropping, the 2 slotted box, and you need to get the Valium brick and then the emblem, and you buy those 2. So it's a pain in the ass. Getting to that cavern was a pain in the ass. I died. I gotta res myself, by the way. Let's see if I've got the AA res. Special. Yeah, if you res and you don't play your character very much, you could do the thing where you get all your XP back from a death. I believe it's under E for expedient recovery. There we go. Yeah, hotkey. Let's make the hotkey, and there we go. So I'm gonna leave my inventory up here so you could see the XP go up. We're at 83%. We'll hit expedient recovery. And it doesn't matter where your corpse is, it summons your corpse for you. There you go. So I went from 83 to 90. So, and my secret's out. You saw the corpse was actually a high elf. Fessel, I mean, Lorelai's actually a high elf, just disguised as a gnome. She realized that gnomes are better. So, she can't help what she was born as, but yeah. She's living the gnome life now, and happier for it. So, I hope this video helps some of you. Maybe it'll even help some of my guildies. I have no idea. I wanted to do it, and thank you so much for giving me that armor. I can't remember who gave me this armor. I think it might have been King Bixie, but it may have been someone else. No matter who you are, thank you very much for sending this or giving this to Fez. I appreciate you. I hope you're not mad at me for using it for the enchanter instead. But Fez is a little bit away from getting there, and I actually use this character, Lorelai, on Saturdays, and I would like their gear to be decent so I'm better equipped to help the group. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to support me and support the channel, subscribe. That would be awesome. Better yet, you could join the channel as a channel member. If channel membership isn't for you, check out the links below the video for a link to my Patreon. Patreon patrons get similar perks like a link to join the private Discord. You can also leave a super thanks on the video. A super thanks is like a little donation that says, "Hey Fez, thank you for the video. It was very helpful. I, too, didn't know how the hell to get to that little campment in Crystal Caverns, and you showed me the way." Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe you already knew how to get there, but you had a good laugh at my expense, at me getting killed the one time, and not giving up and being plucky and going and finding it, and getting the Valium that I so desperately needed, and almost getting killed the second time, but managing to gate before I died. I want to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your continued support. Those of you who resubscribe month after month are my absolute heroes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I hope you still enjoy the videos. And thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
Fez awake the bearded gnome, left his home for wealth and fame. Elemental at his call, through untold dangers and pitfalls. On the quest to save the girl, into graveyard he did creep. guilt. Roam the valleys, climb the peaks. I'll try not to die, my sweet. If the monsters are too great, I will flee, make my escape. Sun rises, a new day comes. Featherweight crawls on the ground. What's that on the distant hill? City of the noble guild. Roam the valleys, climb the peaks. I'll try not to die, my sweet. If the monsters are too great, I will flee, make my escape. Night falls, the tavern calls. Candles flicker on the walls. Booby Dixie saunters by, catching pheasants wandering night. Roam the valleys, climb the peaks. I'll try not to die, my sweet. If the monsters are too great, I will flee, make my escape. He wakes up, no one in sight. All his gold has been misplaced. Fezziwig just shrugs and laughs. At least I got